Hi, I'm manovermars, and this is my first impression of the newly released mod map for DayZ called Banov. Within the last year or so, there have been a lot of really good new map options getting attention. Maps like Namalsk, Esseker, Chiemsee, Deer Isle, Takistan, the new Winter Chernarus with Namalsk settings, Iztek, and Banov. I'm sure there's some maps out there that I'm missing, but as you can tell, there's a lot going on outside the Bohemia dev team for us to be excited about. Since there are so many new maps, I thought it'd be fun to take a look at my first impression and then come back later to see if I still feel the same after spending some more time on the map. So let's get started. Okay, so for Banov, I played on the 0 servers. They have a lot of great options for different maps with special and unique mods. It's worth checking them out, so I'll put a link to their Discord below. According to the Banov Steam Workshop page, it's the first map inspired by the diverse Slavic landscape. It's a massive 256 kilometers squared, which makes it bigger than the 225 kilometers squared that is Chernarus. Quite impressive, I must say, but I think the rather large size comes at a cost that I'll get into in a minute. Banov has one major city, 35 villages, 2 dams, 1 large airport, 1 small airport, and a bunch of other interesting unique locations like secret areas. But don't worry, this video doesn't have any spoilers. So because of the size of this map, it packs hundreds of hours of exploration, making it have a lot of bang for its buck, which comes out to a grand total of free, but it's always nice to throw the devs a couple of bucks to let them know you enjoyed their creation and to keep going. So I'll put a link to the Banov donation page and their Discord below as well. Now at the time of recording this video, I've only played Banov one time for about 5 to 6 hours, so I've seen very little of the map. But like all DayZ maps I've played, Banov is not lacking in beauty. Your screenshot library is going to be filled with beautiful pics of really nicely laid out landmarks and towns that have a unique vibe to them, which I read are based on some real towns, which is really cool to see. I think it adds some authenticity and a more lived-in, realistic feel that helps with immersion. I had a great time on the server and I'll definitely be playing more as long as the population stays up, but I do have a few concerns that I want to cover real quick that I think might impact players' overall long-term playability of this map, and with so many maps to choose from, it can be really hard to keep player retention for any number of reasons. One gripe I've heard from some other players and experienced myself are the spawns. It seems like getting the spawns right on a lot of modded maps can be really difficult. Esseker and Iztek suffer from this, and even Namalsk can sometimes spawn you on one side of the map for an entire session. But my spawn on Banov was way out in the middle of nowhere. Even the first few locations had no well in sight and almost no chance of finding food or water. I only survived dehydration because a friendly passerby happened to be nice enough to give me a soda to hold me over. And don't get me wrong, I personally really enjoy rough, more hardcore servers that start you with nothing and make it difficult to find things in a fair way, but this didn't seem to be planned to be more hardcore. It felt more like an unlucky or a poorly placed spawn location. And this leads me right into my main gripe for this map. On Banov, at least everything I came across seems extremely spaced out. Now I know this map is bigger than Chernarus and was probably a goal of the map designer. I can't say for sure, but it feels like it just takes forever to get from town to town. So a huge portion of my 5 to 6 hours of playing this map was spent in the middle of nowhere just running with no landmarks to guide me. I like getting lost, but this was not a good feeling, just hoping that you would pick the right direction. In my opinion, Banov could bring the map size down a bit and have everything a little bit closer together. It would probably lose that title of bigger than Chernarus, but I think it would make the map a little bit more fun. On a side note though, I don't do any base building, so this map might lend itself really well to hiding a base out in the middle of nowhere and keeping it relatively safe, so the size of this map might actually be a plus for players that do base building. If anyone plays Banov for the base building capabilities, please let me know in the comments below. Alright, so something cool I hear a lot of people excitedly talking about are the secret areas. Once again, no spoilers. I've experienced a major one and I can tell you it's really cool, but probably not something that would keep you coming back to that specific location over and over. It's totally worth experiencing 1 or 2 times at least, or going with someone that's never been there before so you can kind of share in the excitement of their first experience, but not something that really makes or breaks the map. But since I've only explored a small percentage of this map, I'm sure there's plenty of other areas out there to stumble onto, and only time will tell. But all in all, I really enjoyed my time on Banov a lot, and I think it's definitely worth checking out, especially if you enjoy exploring. So make sure to check out the Discord servers I'm linking below so you can get hooked up on Banov yourself. Thanks a lot for watching, I really appreciate it. And be sure to let me know if you played Banov and if there's anything you liked or disliked about it. I think the devs are doing a great job, and I look forward to seeing what they do with this map in the future. Until next time, stay safe.